Hello, what's up guys, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome back. Let me fix some stuff before we can continue, right? I do need to fix some things.
No trace.
Okay, welcome back. और बताओ कैसे चल रहा है? मजा आएगा, मजा तो आएगा। Genshin Impact, Genshin.
Even if an antique is priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you obtain it.
और क्या करना था मुझे? कुछ तो डालना था ना। This is fine. बाकी वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम, थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग इन। जो आ गया है उसको वेलकम, जो नहीं आया है उसको बुलाओ। एंड जिस अभी लाइक नहीं किया है मुझे नहीं पता भाई। चीची एक सेकेंड। आई होप एवरीथिंग इज वर्किंग फाइन एंड स्मूथली। वॉइस हेलो वॉइस चेक, माइक चेक, माइक सेल्फ चेक इन ऑब्वियसली। Yeah, I think everything is going fine in this stream as well. बस लास्ट वाली स्ट्रीम अच्छी थी, काफी मजा आया। अब लोगों को थोड़ा अजीब लग रहा होगा लाइक सीन्स चेंज से। यार किसी का अकाउंट रिव्यू करना था ना पहले अपने को। कौन था वो? किसका अकाउंट रिव्यू करना था? ड्रॉप योर 2 character वन रिव्यू एंड स्टफ, देन विल मूव टू Xianyun स्टोरी क्वेस्ट एंड देन उसके बाद जो करना है वो करेंगे। एकदम शांत हो गया भाई, स्मोक एकदम शांत हो गई, एकदम शांति हो गई। शांतियम। भाई स्टोरी बहुत सही है। स्टोरी तो ऑब्वियसली गेंशिन की स्टोरी है तो ऑब्वियसली इट्स गोना बी गुड द बट लेट्स सी यार मुझे स्टोरी को इसके मुझे पता है कितना टाइम हो गया। लाइक कितनी सारी स्टोरी की तरह टाइनारी साइनो अलहेतम देया बायो लेनी न्यू ब्लेट राइली फ्रीना नाविया शन, मतलब कितनी सारी क्वेस्ट पड़ी हुई हैं कि मैं क्या ही बताऊं भाई। लाइक ये सो मेनी स्टोरी क्वेस्ट ये भी हैं इसमें। तो पता है मैंने somehow I don't know how but मैंने बेनेट की हैंगआउट क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट कर रखा है। अब पता नहीं क्यों किया बट मैंने यही एक हैंगआउट कंप्लीट कर रखा और किसी का हैंगआउट नहीं कंप्लीट किया। इट वाज फनी दो। डायोना का थोड़ा बहुत कंप्लीट किया है और बैनर का पूरा कंप्लीट किया है। इसका थोड़ा सा पार्ट बचा हुआ है बट आई डोंट नो हाउ डू यू डू इट। ये वाला पार्ट तो पूरा कंप्लीट हुआ, मतलब आई थिंक लंबे वाला पार्ट है और इसका पता नहीं कितना आगे जाएगा कितना नहीं जाएगा। आई हैव नो आइडिया अबाउट इट सो आई एम नॉट गोना ट्राई इट। द इतनी शांति क्यों है भाई? या मैं क्लेम करूं? अच्छा क्लेम नहीं कर सकता, चलो ठीक है। आई एम गोना एटलीस्ट अनलॉक दिस क्वेस्ट। और अगर मैंने इसको एक्सेप्ट कर लिया तो मुझे करनी ही पड़ेगी एंड आई एम क्वाइट स्केयर्ड कि भाई एक्सेप्ट करूं। मुझे बहुत टाइम हो गया सॉरी क्वेस्ट किए हुए। आई डोंट नो हाउ इट्स गोना गो बट लेट्स सी। कहाँ गए सबके सब भाई? अभी तो एकदम लड़ रहे थे मुझे 7-8 लोग मारने के लिए लगे थे। भाई मार देंगे तेरे को, मार देंगे, नॉर्मल स्ट्रीम कर मार देंगे, प्ले करो। और अभी यहाँ पे कोई है ही नहीं कौशिक एंड स्काई के अलावा। एंड आई डोंट नो वेयर इज एवरीवन, वेयर इज मिमी, वेयर इज प्राइम, वेयर इज एवरीवन। लाइक इससे अच्छा तो मेरे नॉर्मल स्ट्रीम थी, एटलीस्ट तुम लोग ट्रिगर तो थे, ट्रिगर होते थे तो स्ट्रीम पे। नॉर्मल स्ट्रीम करते ही तुम लोग ट्रिगर्ड नहीं हो बट तुम स्ट्रीम से ही गायब हो गए। व्हाट इज दिस? भाई क्रिसमस सीन क्यों गाने लग गया मैं? हैव नो फ्रिकिंग आइडिया, बस माइंड में आ गए ना, बीच में थोड़ा गुनगुनाने लग गया। तो क्रिसमस में भी बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम है। हेलो इंडिविजुअल, जॉब पे हूँ, कहाँ से आऊँ? भाई जॉब पे हो तो मुझे नहीं पता कहाँ से हो, कैसे जॉब बोलूँगा, पागल बनाओ, बस सीन पे आना ज़रूरी है। इनविंसिबल प्राइम, बोलने के लिए कुछ है ही नहीं, चुप बैठा हूँ। भाई बोल। चलो ठीक है, स्टार्ट करते हैं। एक्सेप्ट करते हैं स्टोरी क्वेस्ट। मुझे नहीं पता कि व्हाट द फक ब्रो, मुझे ये स्टोरी क्वेस्ट पहले करनी है। वाह, मतलब लैंटर्न नाइट ही करना पड़ेगा। मुझे
We've been to so many places lately.
लगा लेता
What
हूँ,
do you say we take a day
भी
off
देख
from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax? Let Paimon think. Where are some
What do you think?
nice
Where do you think?
places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Outsong? It's been a while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So let's surprise her this time.
In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace.
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom and dad?
Are you lost?
No, I'm not. My name's Ayu, and I'm here because...
स्टोरी क्वेस्ट के टाइम पे मैं डायलॉग सुनता हूँ, एम सीन्स एंजॉय करता हूँ, तो भाई उतना ज़्यादा बात नहीं करूँगा जितना यूजुअली करनी पड़ती है, तो यू हैव टू डील विद दैट।
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gui. What's going on? Hi, traveler and Paimon.
ट्रैवलर इतना लेजी क्यों है?
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably wandered away from his parents and...
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
Your dad? How does a fully grown man manage to get lost in Liyue Harbor?
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past,
Okay,
he was just a
interesting.
little slow to react sometimes. But I'm worried that it's getting more serious.
So, what about your mom?
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile, my dad's been getting worse and worse. I remember
Yeah,
that
no,
the owner
throw
of
up
Bubu Pharmacy always ran a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Rite, so I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him there?
Oh,
When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy.
समझ नहीं
When I
है
turned back
अपने मुझे इसलिए जल्दी
around,
skip
my
किया
dad
what
was
क्यों
gone. I asked the Millith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people. So then I figured maybe I can ask some other people in the city to help.
ये नहीं
You came to the right place. We're pros at finding people. Isn't that right, traveler?
Junction can help. She has a good sense of smell, like a dog.
Hey, who's talking about me behind my back?
Chungsheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be upset. Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy. How might we be of service?
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baiju?
Uncle Baiju?
bro
Chungsheng, now's not the
bro
time.
that's cool bro इन लोगों का
Boy, could you tell me more about your father's condition? As much as you can recall.
Yes, Dr. Baiju.
I see. And your family lives near Chingsa village, you say? I visit patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever seeing you or your parents.
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people, especially during Lantern Rite. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad company.
Is that so? Ayu, by any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Whoa, yeah, it is. Do you know my mom, Dr. Baiju?
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
देखे अरे Xianyun को अभी तो ये इवेंट है
Tell you that we'd help.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but once that's taken care of, we'll be right out to help you with the search.
Family is very
Okay.
important.
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy.
handle the pharmacy okay Chichi can
Traveler,
do that
Paimon,
really
why don't you come with me and Ayu? Let's start by talking to the Millilith guards at the city gates.
oh, yeah. भाई बस मुझे चांग चून चिंग की क्वेस्ट करनी है हाँ ये नहीं करने दोगे तो क्या चाहते हो भाई क्या चाहते हो भाई ये उसी की स्टार्ट हुई है क्या स्टोरी क्वेस्ट स्टार्ट हुई क्या ओ भाई नाउ आई कैन डू स्टोरी क्वेस्ट ओके कूल Oh, look at Navy, bro! I have taken
Fetch an
dude,
umbrella
this looks amazing. This looks amazing. बढ़िया है. Total लेनी पड़ेगी इसकी मुझे. Character gone, everything gone. क्या बढ़िया.
We should look for a new investment. Mora doesn't grow on trees.
Bro, look at that. Wow. That looks amazing. तरीके से बहुत वही ना कितना बढ़िया लग रहा है. थोड़ा चेंज किया जाएगा इसको नहीं छोड़. बट अच्छा लग रहा है. क्या कब कितना बढ़िया लग रहा है. एक और पे चलेंगे हम. Try. आगे कंटिन्यू कर लेते हैं. यार क्या व्यू है भाई क्या व्यू है वही ना ब्रो लैंटर्न लाइट लुक्स अमेजिंग और ऊपर से रात के टाइम में भी एकदम एग्जैक्ट जाना किधर है मुझे? सिटी में जाना ना, ठीक है। ऐसा एक गलत तुम जा रहा, देखा कि चलो ठीक ही जा रहा हूँ। फिर ना सर्च करना पड़ेगा। चलो चलो चलो। मजा आएगा भाई, मजा आएगा। रिकॉर्डिंग करो, पता है पूरा टाइम की कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग सीन होता है, कैन री वॉच इट। सीन वाज इंपोर्टेड वो बट ऑन पीसी इट्स लैंडस्केप इंटरेस्टिंग। नहीं, मैंने चेंज कर दिया, ये लाइक स्ट्रीमिंग अगेन।
We searched to the north but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that
दोबारा
complicates
चलते हमने,
things.
what do you mean?
The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
Hey there, buddy. Dr. Baiju.
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments?
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of manpower. As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding
Oh,
area
I
thoroughly,
imported mode don't
couldn't
win
find
12.
anything.
नहीं मैन, अच्छा जा रहा था, सब अच्छा जा रहा था। पता है रीच भी, व्यूज की रीच बहुत अच्छी थी, चैट भी बहुत अच्छी थी। तो तुम लोग ट्रिगर हो रहे थे तो तुम लोग चैट भी ज्यादा कर रहे थे, तो इट वाज एक्चुअली गोइंग प्रिटी बेटर टेक्निकली।
The terrain there can be
वेल
tricky
ठीक है,
to
अगर तुम लोग को
navigate.
मजा नहीं आ रहा तो
Let's
फिर
hope
क्या
he
ही
hasn't
पॉइंट
run
है।
into any trouble.
बट हाँ, रीच अच्छी जा रही थी उस स्ट्रीम की, उस स्ट्रीम की चैट रेट भी बहुत अच्छा था। उस स्ट्रीम पे काउंट, लाइव काउंट भी अच्छा ही चल रहा था 5-6 का। बट क्या
You will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
ये did went well, not gonna lie, इसकी तो टेंशन थी ही नहीं। अरे करो 500 सब्सक्राइबर हो गए, अभी तक मेंबरशिप अनलॉक नहीं हुई, बिकॉज़ YouTube is doing their some random shit। देखिए वो मेंबरशिप के लिए एक्सेस कर रहे हैं अकाउंट, पता नहीं बट नॉट, तो होता नहीं है तो वो तो नहीं होगा। तो आगे चलते हैं तो डू दिस। लेकिन एसएसपी में देखने की आदत है। हाँ वैसे एसएसपी तो ऑलवेज बढ़िया ही है भाई, इसमें ही तो मज़ा आता है। गेम बनी ही इस प्रोफाइल के लिए, तो ऐसे ही मज़ा आएगा। कितनी दूर जाना है अपने को? एक काम करें क्या, let's try not to use TPs, let's try not to use TPs this quest। नॉर्मली चल के ट्राई करते हैं, अगर इम्पॉसिबल हुआ जाना उस लोकेशन पे बिना TP के तो TP लेंगे, नहीं तो ऐसे चलते, क्या पता फाइंड सम चेस्ट और समथिंग, तो इट विल बी इंटरेस्टिंग। घूमते घूमते यू नो ज़्यादा बेटर रहेगा। बस TP के साथ तो जा ही सकते हैं फिर, व्हाट्स द फन। इसी माने लीवे दोबारा से थोड़ा रिविजिट हो जाएगा एरिया लैंटर्न राइड में, क्या ही है, मज़ा आएगा। ब्रो हाउ इज योर पिंक सो गुड? मेरा पिंक हमेशा ऐसे 160 के अराउंड ही रहता है, इससे बेटर तो नहीं जाता कभी, बट याद इतना रहता है। आई मीन नो फ्रिकिंग रीजन, इज जस्ट लाइक दिस। कोई ना पर्सनली आई लाइक दिस मच बेटर। 5 लाइक फिर हो गई, यस सर। 5 क्या भाई, 15-20 करो, 5 से कुछ नहीं होता। कैबेज ये हो गया 120, वो 120 तो काफ़ी बढ़िया है। मेरा तो नहीं आएगा इतना कभी, बट ठीक है, इतना बुरा भी नहीं था। पता है देखो कितनी जल्दी रीच आ गए, पैदल पैदल चल के भी हमने काफ़ी एरिया कवर कर लिया, काफ़ी जल्दी कर लिया, बढ़िया है। 300 ओ भाई, 300 इज़ क्वाइट बैड ब्रो। मेरे से तो खेला ही ना जाए 300 में, 200 के आसपास भी आता है तो इट्स लाइक वेरी अनोइंग। अयो मेरा तो 300 ब्रो, 300 तो बहुत बुरा है। ओह दिस लुक्स नाइस एज वेल ब्रो, लीवे लुक्स नाइस। मैं भूल गया इतना, लीवे इज वेरी ब्यूटीफुल एज वेल।
Calm weather. Do not trust your eyes. Your
Dad! Dad, can you
ये
hear me?
डैड चैनल के भाई निंगवान की वॉइस सुनने से अच्छी खासी ये सुनना पड़ रहा है मुझे। क्या घटिया है भाई, इनकी टाइम कितनी घटिया है गेंशिन वालों की। Is this his dad or something? ये होना चाहिए।
Oh no! It's... Hey, you! Stop!
GT सेट पे आज एक अच्छा HP सेंड मिला. Okay, the damage. What the hell?
Watch where you're
Oh, that's
going!
pretty good. भाई क्या कर रहे हो तुम? बताओ. Oh, कितना nice.
Dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does
Does
appreciate
appreciate it. What the hell?
but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you alright?
Alright, ने जेड कटर है तो फुरीना पे क्रिएटेड की दिक्कत नहीं होगी. But that's pretty amazing. अरे भाई, that's pretty amazing.
Hey, Hotel!
ये होताओ.
My, who do we have here? It's the traveler Paimon, and
Baiju?
My worst nightmare.
Why she don't like him?
She still hasn't warmed to you.
Thank you, Director Who, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me?
Roaming
It's me,
to. अरे भाई. बढ़िया भाई जेड कटर तो अच्छे. I wish I had the जेड कटर. You what?
Who am I?
Your name is Xiao Liang,
But
and you live
then-
just west of Qingse Village. You
You're
were supposed to come to
be
Liyue Hospital to see the
the
doctor.
doctor.
Remember? Does that...
Oh,
Yeah, really bad was in Dr. FMG.
Xianyun?
Wait, why I need to see a doctor then?
It's
This guy is drunk or something maybe.
Yes, I'm Jialiang.
दो जेड कटर.
The doctor.
भाई दे दो भाई चलेगा भाई. मेरा ओमा ले लो एक एक्स्ट्रा जेड कटर दे दो चलेगा मुझे. मेरे को चलेगा.
He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
भाई that's so freaking funny. Boo Boo Pharmacy. Like
Dinner's
come
on
on.
us next time.
What the hell?
Hold on a second. You're not
Just in a shade,
seriously
true,
thinking
true.
of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this
Industry are you?
Huh? Why not? What's the
What's the problem? Gosh.
Come on, Baiju.
Bro.
Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
Use what? What are you talking about? Paimon's
There are
Okay.
traces of god remains in Jialiang's system.
God remains what?
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable.
The hell?
Sorry, what?
God
It remains?
means?
What the hell?
There's no need to worry, Director Who. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What
Like
reason
Baiju?
would I
No, I
have
don't
to
like
neglect a
Baiju.
patient in
He's
need
like
who was right there in
weird.
front of me? Besides, it was my late master's
Like got
dying
much
wish
is
to
a
be able to
14
save
crit
this
damage and
patient in
13
particular.
crit rate, bro.
Perhaps out of respect for
that's
him,
a freaking
you
amazing
could
piece.
give me a
Newlet
day's
निकालो.
grace so that I have time to treat him?
Newlet निकालो
Now
Newlet.
you're bringing my great uncle into this? Baiju, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today. Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Jialiang here. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great uncle's
Plan नहीं है.
the
करो भाई
travelers.
सोचो. He's amazing. He's nice.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler
मेरे को
along.
तो सैंड से नहीं मिल रहा है.
This would have been a much more vexing
पता है यार.
deal.
अरे आया तो is not
Well,
like
time is
super
of the
amazing,
essence.
but
Let's get
चलेगा.
ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once.
कंडम ज़मीन के ड्राफ्ट्स विडम लेवल जैसे हैं कि सिर्फ मेरा लक ही अच्छा है और पता नहीं भाई मैंने तो ट्राई नहीं किया तो मैंने ट्राई किया तभी मेरी फ्रीना ब्रोकन है बट लाइक ऑब्वियसली मुझे कुछ गोल्डन रूट फार्म करना है दोबारा फार्म करूंगा आई
Cardiovascular
थिंक
system, reduced blood flow
ब्रो
and
दिस
energy
प्लेस लुक्स नाइस
circulation?
ब्रो
I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
Dr. Baiju, how bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry. Baiju's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way.
finally isn't that right Baiju I hope Baiju can do
you know
that
when
too
your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed. No.
Game.
I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
No, he's not great.
Thank you,
Doctor
Dr.
C6
Baishu.
Barbara. I
Thank
mean,
you so
C6 Barbara is
much.
good, but what about
If you
C6
still have any
C6?
misgivings,
C6
Director
Chichi
Who,
can
please
really
feel free
revive
to hang
whole
around for
friggin'
as
team.
long as you wish.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Attacks and मेरे पास
Of course,
no
absolutely.
credit
I'll just
roll
go and look
फिर
at the
भी
flowers or
base scans
something.
for certain
But I will be back
rolls
in an
taken.
instant
What
at
the
the
hell?
first sign that
That's
something's
amazing. That's like literally gacha. You got the vision free draw. I mean, yeah, but Cheech is better still, I suppose, for
Bye
healing.
for now.
He's better for healing.
Are you ready, Baiju?
Prove me wrong.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, let's see क्या करने वाले हैं ये लोग.
All's well that ends well, huh?
Yeah.
You know, Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baiju mention those people from his past.
Baiju is good with him. He can heal, shield, apply, and draw. He's good with the inverted. He's bad with me.
Yeah,
Monsters?
you
Yeah.
must be curious too, right?
Yeah,
Let's go see what we
obviously.
can find out while Baiju's busy treating Ayu's dad.
नो कैप ब्रो, अभी वाली स्ट्रीम में उतना रीच नहीं आ रही. व्हाट डू यू मीन? नहीं इतनी एक्टिविटी है. क्या हो गया गाइस? इतना शांत होने की हमें ज़रूरत नहीं है. मैं थोड़ा शांत हूँ स्टोरी के लिए. तुम लोग कितने शांत हो? तुम बी सो डोंट डाई इन वन. Being Dendro already, I mean, हाँ, Dendro के साथ he's
While
good,
I'm
but
idling
come on.
time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked
Like
docs
doctor
doing surgery.
surgery. What the
Hello,
hell?
you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today? Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess.
बस take a long time and
From the
teach
looks
good
on your
मेरे particles
faces,
इधर attack पता है
You've
मुझे,
got
but
some
like
questions for me.
Guilty.
guilty as charged. A little bit to just buy the muscle. What is like?
And also, how come you and Baiju could tell so quickly that Xia Liang had
God remains in them. Yeah,
Huh?
true.
I thought I told you once before.
The
Wangsheng
fun
Funeral
fighting
Parlor
in
was
the
first
world
founded to
God
fight back
defeating
against
war.
the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war. Well, it is a dusty old tale
वार
by
के
this
लिए
point.
वॉरियर तो मिले वो
Long
भाई
story
साहब.
short, in
ये
the
भी सही है.
ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and
Isn't
burning the
them.
bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and death. These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baiju learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle.
Yeah?
Baiju's master was my grandpa's
और फिर
younger
टाइम
brother,
वेस्ट लॉल.
a former
Idiot
deputy
attack.
director of
कौन
Wangsheng
कर रहा
Funeral
है
Parlor.
भाई? कोई नहीं कर रहा चीचे से अटैक.
Wow,
Come on.
fancy that! Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral
Hello,
Parlor,
Sani. बता
how
बता
did he end
इनसे
up
क्या
with
हाल चाल?
Baiju's map?
According to my
Improve their
grandpa,
grandpa, the great
he and
uncle
my
when traveling
great-uncle
together
once
in
went traveling
Chongyun
together when they were
Way.
young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale,
Chongyun
where
Way,
they
and
met
they
a
met the
pharmacist.
pharmacist. Okay.
That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business
What the hell?
and go
अगर
practice
शशि चाहिए
medicine
होती तो बस.
instead.
It's already good
Grandpa had a
enough.
huge argument with him,
Okay, भाई.
but he couldn't so my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor.
My great
While my
uncle
great-uncle
stayed in
stayed in
Chinese
Chenyu
factory
Vale
and
to
some teachers
practice
again. What the hell?
Funeral director
And this is their life seems to be extreme
If he had just become a
exactly.
regular
थोड़ा तो
doctor,
weird है but yeah.
there would have been no issue. After After all, the
Lol,
Welkin
Los
funeral
Anima
parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic, but according to my grandpa,
Aw.
the pharmacist they met had a very ominous
ominous.
aura about him.
Okay.
And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the
Exactly.
Chenyu tradition
सैन्यून बोले
goes against
बाइजू
the
क्या
natural
कर रहे हो?
order of
पता नहीं
things.
यार, बहुत ज़्यादा आ रहा है। बाइजू आ रहा है बस इसमें। गलत
Don't
करा ली क्या
know.
मैंने?
My grandpa didn't know the specifics, and you've seen how wary Baiju. But even that
Yeah,
says
true.
to me that he. One thing I do know about Baiju is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality.
Morality.
Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now.
एक सेकंड, क्या पता मैंने गलत क्वेस्ट चालू कर दी हो। जस्ट वाना बी श्योर कि मैंने सही क्वेस्ट चालू किया है। मुझे ऐसा समझ नहीं आएगा। आई मीन विच क्वेस्ट डू आई एम करंटली डूइंग? देखो ये क्वेस्ट आई डोंट थिंक मैंने ये वाला करा है। आई थिंक मैं यही वाली कर रहा हूँ। वो ठीक है। आई एम एक्टिंग द रॉन्ग क्वेस्ट, नेवर माइंड। आई एम सो फ्रिकिंग स्टूपिड, आई एम एक्चुअली डूइंग द रॉन्ग क्वेस्ट। गलत लग रही है। लो भाई, मुझको पता है क्यों नहीं भाई, क्या कर रहे हो, क्या कर रहे हो? मुझे लगा चलो थोड़ा बहुत ऐसा ही
Never
लाइक
mind. We'll just have to ask Baiju himself about all of this tomorrow.
खराब हुआ तुम भाई। बता देते कि गलत क्वेस्ट है। लाइक कुछ तो होगा भाई। अभी आएगी शानून, अभी आएगी ना। लाइक क्या हो रहा है ये, क्या हो रहा है? अभी तक क्यों नहीं आई? ठीक है, कुछ तो गड़बड़ नहीं। बाइजू होता है लाइक ठीक है। मे बी लाइक दिस द स्टार्ट एंड लाइक ओके एंड देन तो गड़बड़ है। वो बता देना चाहिए था। लाइक व्हाट इज दिस बिहेवियर गाइस? बहुत अच्छा है ये सैनी ने आके बता दिया। टीम टाइटल नहीं पढ़ा लो, मैं यूनिवर्सिटी देख के आता हूँ। ओके भाई, ये भी ठीक है। पर लो टीम टाइटल पढ़ना बहुत ज़रूरी है। I do not the great Dendro character and he also can apply Dendro like Naida. I mean Naida तो better है भाई। Naida से कोई compete नहीं कर सकता Dendro में। Even Alhaitham भी complete नहीं कर सकता when he got lot of Dendro। उसकी Dendro application इतनी अच्छी नहीं है। वो भाई is a healer, so yeah obviously पता है मुझे healer है।
Do you still remember the first time we came here?
Okay, no,
We
this
even
is
brought offerings and everything.
this is the best.
And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash you.
higher but she is
I
impossible to
thought
get
she'd be
along.
impossible to get
Appreciate
along with.
नहीं है।
But now that we've spent some more time
भाई
together,
80
she's
to
really
full
not like
में
that
मुझे
at all.
मिली बात। That's pretty good,
We
नहीं?
don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that.
Okay.
Traveler, did something catch your eye?
एक सेकंड। Hey, wait, क्या चल रहा है? लेकिन hit तो दूंगी ये. Oh, पीछा पे भी. Cause I was like getting some snacks, I guess.
What
Yeah.
a pretty
But
lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Okay, that's just funny, bro. She's looking nice. Oh, she's looking really nice. पता है यही अगर oh my god, bro, she's actually there. Like, I don't know, looking nice. बढ़िया लग रहा है. ऐसा कुछ साथ पे दिक्कत है. ठीक है भाई. इधर गेम चेंज करके ओके या ऑब्वियसली.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell
Oh, look
she's
at her.
someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country.
It's very easy once you got the action or reaction build one team. हाँ अगर एक बार टीम बन जाए reaction हो तो this is easy. Oh, look at her. Look at she's so very pretty, bro. प्रिया ये हाँ थोड़ा हम लोगों ने अच्छे से कर दिया. Is property.
Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by
I'm
association.
gonna say hello. Okay,
right?
she's proud.
Want to
Yeah.
walk to her and say hello?
It's literally grandma, bro.
Helping you make more connections is
We
a
have to
part of
skip.
Paimon's
No,
job as your
not
reliable
skipping,
guide.
bro. This is not
Paimon's
something
got
to
this.
skip. What do you mean?
Hello.
Paimon is Paimon.
Paimon! And this is the Traveler. Paimon doesn't think we met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer.
Okay.
May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
You two.
What the
What is this tomfoolery?
hell?
Has a shift in form so clouded your eyes that
I
you no
do
longer
not
recognize
recognize
one anymore?
anymore.
Wait, you're... Huh? You're the illuminated
It is
bird?
weird.
But you look
Human.
human!
How did that happen? That's so funny, bro. That's actually so funny. Okay. Acha, right again. Maybe.
Well, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
Oh.
So, you're indulging now because...
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
Okay, fair enough.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place. In fact, Paimon can think of several examples. Like last year, when you suddenly appeared on the top of a roof without any warning. Or...
भाई स्टोरी का लिए कह रहा हूँ. ओके भाई ठीक है. डिफाइन कर लो भाई कहना क्या चाहता हूँ. Okay, look at that, bro. In Japanese, they pronounce Ganyu as Gayu. Sounds better than Gayu. Respect, try करना. Okay, ठीक है, try कर सकते हैं.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh? So you
Listen,
have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
Commendable. Nice, bro. I like they don't change her, you know, talking silent shit just because of the farm. That's pretty nice.
Paimon's got...
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the
Yeah, this is-
quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
This is a nice view, boy. This is a nice angle. Look at background, look at her, look at the... This is a nice angle. Random lights is freaking awesome. Yeah. आज भी पता ही नहीं चला.
Where were you
I
before
know, right?
you reminded Paimon about the gifts? Right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Senna. It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Xianyun and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again. However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so? If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yue High Pavilion, so that should be our first stop.
Oh, 2 month भाई सही है भाई इतनी जल्दी अगर तुम इतना प्रोग्रेस है तो बढ़िया है फिर तो
Sounds great! Then let's all go to
3 साल लग जाएगा 58 तक पहुंचने में I mean 1.5 साल 2 साल में ऑलमोस्ट 60 हो जाता है और अब तो एक्स्ट्रा एरियाज आ गए एक्स्ट्रा एक्सप्लोरेशन आ गए व्हाट नॉट क्या क्या आ गया है तो आई डोंट थिंक इतना ज़्यादा टाइम लगेगा
Pharmacy
get
and check
better.
out how Jialiang is doing.
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Outsong each year. Shenoha has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future.
The hell? Damn, bro.
They think one was so easily mollified. One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Basically, she's like worried in like spying on them or something. Yeah, that's actually kind of cute. It's actually kind of cute. Okay, wait, मैंने TP किया था क्या? I was not gonna TP though. But obviously, this far I cannot just go this far without anything. Should we not TP and go the normal way? Okay, this will take a lot of time though. चलो TP कर ही लेते हैं. उसके बाद TP मुश्किल है भाई. बहुत ज़्यादा TP करना पड़ सकता है अपने को. तो लगेंगे. हाँ वो तो है देखो डेली करके एक लिमिटेड एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है अब जब नए एरियाज आते जा रहे हैं ना तो नए एरियाज के हिसाब से एक्स्ट्रा एक्सपीरियंस एक्स्ट्रा चेस्ट एक्स्ट्रा थिंग्स एक्स्ट्रा क्वेस्ट आ जाती हैं तो टाइम तो लगेगा बट इतना ज़्यादा भी नहीं लगेगा पहले से कम ही लगेगा डोंट डाई प्लीज
We're almost at Weihai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud? Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go? Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
What the hell?
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
वैसे आप फेवरेट आर्कन क्वेस्ट कौन सा है देखो इसलिए तुम आर्कन वाइज बोल रहे हो आर्कन वाइज आर्कन क्वेस्ट तो मुझे ऑब्वियसली रेडियन की बेटर लगती है बट अगर स्टोरी वाइज पूछ रहे हो तो नाहिदा स्टोरी क्वेस्ट इज ओवरऑल नाइस स्टार्टिंग टू एंड लाइक सुमेरु क्वेस्ट वाज अमेजिंग बट अगर तुम नॉर्मली पूछ रहे हो तो टेक्निकली देखा जाए तो भाई फुरीना की क्वेस्ट ने हार्ड ब्रेक कर दिया लाइक सो वेल रिटन एंड सो नाइस बस हाँ स्टार्टिंग के पास थोड़े स्लो थे बट ओवरऑल फुरीना की क्वेस्ट हैज़ लाइक अपर हैंड पर्सनली बट हाँ अगर तुम पूरी ओवरऑल आर्कन क्वेस्ट पूछ रहे हो फर्स्ट टू लाइक लास्ट चैप्टर तो ओवरऑल वही सुमेरु इज़ बेटर अगर तुम सिर्फ एक पार्ट पूछ रहे हो कि आर्कन क्वेस्ट का वो कौन सा पार्ट बेस्ट लगा तो उस कॉन्टेंट का लास्ट पार्ट पर अमेजिंग उसके जितना बढ़िया तो कुछ था ही नहीं.
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit.
Quest ऐड होती हैं तो प्ले टाइम भी ऐड होता है प्लेइंग हाउस बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं इनोमेटेड लोल्स आल्सो जस्ट स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं तो जल्दी क्वेस्ट की वजह से हाँ वो तो है वो तो ट्रू है.
One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Fair enough. Makes sense. Alright, then we'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
हाँ दूर से देख लिया उसने होता है. Actually clouded. हाँ सुजालते वैक्सी डेली से.
Oh,
We are busted.
Is that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
Yeah.
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full. Although, perhaps I could move some work to
फेवरेट
later in the
कैरेक्टर
evening.
मेरा फेवरेट कैरेक्टर तो ऑब्वियसली सबको ही पता है. मैं 12 खेलता है. एवरेज प्लेयर टाइम कंसिडर तो लगेंगे. हाँ वो तो है भाई. 1 साल तो ऑलमोस्ट लगेगा. 1 से 1.5 साल तो लगेगा.
Oh,
फेवरेट कैरेक्टर तो सुक्रोज है
I'll
ऑब्वियसली.
make the
देयर इज
necessary arrangements right away.
Thank you, Huixin.
फ्री टाइम ज्यादा होगा तो देश कम हो जाएगा ना. या she's busted on the spot, bro. Like she's busted on the spot.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Seems she's not buying it.
That was but a simple test.
Okay.
One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Okay, that's something. Triple Crown Sucrose means and Petro True exactly. That means ज़्यादा हो गया. Days कम हो जाएंगे ना. Nice sir. Did she think if I cannot recognize I use to see every day? How bad do you think my memory is? Okay.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
Yeah.
An apt observation.
Damn.
One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important. Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super important to do, so we can't sit here for too long today.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest.
Yeah.
Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
She always do that, bro. She always do that.
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything, please just
yes,
come
that's
find me
pretty
in the High
nice.
Pavilion.
New Japanese like बहुत adorable है. Must try a lot. करेंगे. I do have Ganyu, so there is no problem with that.
Forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
Okay.
A human name? Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but that thing?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements.
But like वो तो है
One
भाई.
hardly thinks such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Xianyun.
Xianyun. Okay.
Xianyun?
Xianyun. वो बहुत अच्छी लगती है बस ना आदत हो चुकी इंग्लिश पैक था भी है.
I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Oh, that's pretty pog. Senpai तो lab player है तो PC so it doesn't matter much I guess. I mean हाँ वो तो है. क्योंकि हिंदी पैक के साथ 11 GB शायद voice pack हाँ थोड़ा ही है.
Wait, so you're really that powerful?
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti.
That's pog. Well, as
Although I did
Raiden,
not live
obviously
through
Raiden
such
is
tragedy,
Raiden, bro. She's an
simply
Archon.
reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time.
Yeah.
On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today. The
Damn,
books have
by
this to
choosing
say
you
about
and
what
have them
happened.
all nice.
Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were safe.
Save, okay, F2P है, ठीक है भाई, कर लो.
That's incredible!
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely with one art, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said?
Damn, bro, that's
Paimon
strong.
suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world.
What?
Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
What the fuck?
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
Yeah, glasses would, I mean, obviously they're like really nice. She's overall a really nice design character. I like her design and everything, but I cannot pull her. Maybe some other time, but not today. Not right now.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally. One restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Xiangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Xiangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult.
They're wrongly algorithm. They're pretty decently designed. I mean, Venti is stupid, but yeah, we don't talk about that.
It is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Community goes wild for involved, yeah.
But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your work, Xianyun. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer.
You
Please
want
take
other
care.
adapted to be
Traveler,
cool.
Paimon?
Okay, bhai.
I'll see you some other time.
Yeah.
Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think?
अच्छा ये गलत मुझे खोलना नहीं चाहिए था कट जाते हैं डायलॉग पता है
You mentioned important business to attend to. Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
what per lol what
The moment is not
पढ़
yet
तो रहा हूँ
upon
just
us.
adapted to be
Still,
cool
the
yo
truth
Yakash
will
and
be
update
revealed
is the
to you in
same
time.
not really but they're different
She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
mostly डालना भाई बताना दोबारा डालना कोड दोबारा देखेंगे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, huh?
shut up you fucking brats
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her? You do it. No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
2 servings of mora meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Shenhe!
Adaptite just particularly powerful and aggressive for unkind, but their reacts of Adaptite is guardians that known as strongest. Yeah.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, and this is?
This is
This is Miss Xianyun.
Master?
Master? No, she got it right away as well. The hell?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with
It's
such
a
ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
Lamau, bro.
You...
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. One simply learned of your employment
Roger,
from your
second
mother
year.
and came to check on your well-being.
Because truly wanted for you and have thought of a second. Okay, ठीक है यार.
And check out the great food too.
Wait, ये चीज obviously he's my good bro.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon, are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Let's go. Where are we going though? अंदर. छे? Pretty good. So far so good. Nice. Glasses.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean...
First, I tried to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
That's not how you do it, but
And
okay.
you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Just as expected of Master.
She's actually, let me see. Lord.
I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter, please proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
What kind of...
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again?
Electro-produced bicycle? What the hell?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. Once 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so?
With
you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely? At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days. Tis the most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous. What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again.
What the fuck?
I'm just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real...
To me, they are both, Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
Oh, that's so sweet.
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one
We
pleases.
do that well, but
Others
there's
make
no
critique or
audio button,
praise as they
great
see
button,
fit.
most of skip
Yet
it.
one places little
I'll
weight
do
in
it
such
sure, but like,
judgments.
yeah.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple, and it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shinha.
I'll try my best.
Yeah, that's what's good. Whole arrow. Okay, Paimon, people.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme.
हाँ, but मैं spike नहीं pull करूँगा. Probably I will skip Acrylon. How do you pronounce her name? I don't know. Yeah, I will pull for her.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
Archeon. हाँ, Archeon हो गया.
It smells so delightful. Can we
Yeah, I have
really
to
not
go to
eat
bed now.
here?
Okay, bye-bye.
My poor legs can't go
See you
on
later,
for much
bye.
longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
मुझे कौन सा होता है भाई?
well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys? Great! Thanks so much. My name is Xianyun, and this is my granny, Yuendai. Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong? No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
Young? Hey,
A lot
Tia.
of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears. Granny, why don't you take a seat?
Huh. Have we met before?
No.
Just a fated meeting then. Please, take a seat.
कुछ तो है, कुछ तो है.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rain.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on them. Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people have... Right, that's what Paimon was thinking. Need any help? Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confused. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little.
You know, it's lighting lately. I don't
But I even have to remind her
have
who I am.
Kafka, so probably gonna skip her. मैं तो try करूँगा.
She died young. Oh, but that's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Wow, you're really tough for your age, kid.
Yeah, actually.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important? Ah, I remember now. It was a dream.
I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her...
Huh? That sounds super important.
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe I've had this dream.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees...
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert.
You do this to them like Gani. You get the 30 if you do the question, even maybe more if you can log in wishes, you can still continue looking for back some wishes worth it. I mean, I don't think I have enough motivation to do so at this point.
Although, I have a sense that you look rather like me.
A younger version of this is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on?
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave the situation to me.
Are you sure? So, what are your names?
Paimon's Paimon.
Just Xianyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help.
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
Okay. The cracking game sounds kind of cracking already. Okay, bhai, let me do this. इसके बाद cracking बंद हो जाएगी.
Thank you so... You're welcome. But Miss Xianyun, what exactly can we do to help out this grade?
Minus 177 to uni.
Is that dream? Where do we start?
ये गलत बात है भाई, हम सब नहीं करना चाहिए था. डिसाइड क्या कर सकते हैं?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan.
प्रॉक्सी नहीं आया क्या आज ना? प्रॉक्सी ने तो शक्ल तक नहीं. आई थिंक प्रॉक्सी आया था स्ट्रीम लैब्स बन के, बट दैट्स ऑल आई नो. 2-5 मिनट के लिए आया है गया. आई डोंट इवन श्योर कि वो प्रॉक्सी था कि नहीं था, बट लाइक मैं 98% श्योर हूँ वो प्रॉक्सी था. 2% नहीं हूँ कि नहीं था, बट क्या पता, वो नोज. मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली इट वाज प्रॉक्सी दो. आई मीन यू नो हाउ ही इज दो. या इट वाज प्रॉक्सी. मैं बोल रहा हूँ भाई, सबके सब कहाँ मरे हुए हैं. मतलब लाइक कोई बोलता है स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहे, स्ट्रीम करो स्ट्रीम करो स्ट्रीम करो, और जब मैं स्ट्रीम करता हूँ तो सब मरे होते हैं. Let me ping live again. I don't know.
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
Okay.
Okay, taking the...
Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
Yeah.
Martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinto knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
ठीक है. Okay, cool. Low spicy drink. Thanks for joining.
Osmanthus wine. Osmanthus wine.
Okay, why do you do not
Osmanthus
invite
wine.
Ate?
Osmanthus wine.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still... I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Xianyun Commerce
Guild,
while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Streetward Rambler matter with this Streetward Rambler, literally.
Streetward Rambler? Oh, you mean Madam Ping!
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
भाई ये भी ठीक है गाइस, जिसने लाइक नहीं किया लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब नहीं है सब्सक्राइब करो। कम ऑन 507 सब्सक्राइबर हो गए थे, फिर दोबारा से हमारे कम हो गए। लाइक ये कैसे हो सकता है? हाउ दिस लाइक पॉसिबल? चलो 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 चलो। तो मतलब सभी लोग गायब है भाई। मम्मी आई थी फर्स्ट वाली स्क्रीन में, सेकंड स्क्रीन में नहीं है, और अब तो आई थिंक मम्मी सो भी गई होगी। एंड वाट टू भी आया था, शक्ल दिखाया, चले गया। एंड देयर लाइक सम पीपल हियर इन देयर, तो ऐसे कॉन्स्टेंटली नहीं रुका एक दो लोग के बराबर। वो मोस्टली एक दो लोग नए ज्वाइन किए थे, पुराने भी थे कुछ, बट ओ वेल ऐसे वो बहुत ज़्यादा शांति हो गई है लोगों में। आई डोंट नो व्हाई बट Joe.
It's you two. What brings you here?
Shincho! Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about something.
Okay, Miko 7th signal pool में शान मिली हुआ। अच्छा दिन था मेरा यार, ये मेरा ही किस्मत खराब है।
Can say for sure. I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone, but considering her age, I'm reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Oh?
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits in bandit camps. The people idolized her, but never all they knew.
Okay.
She always acted.
That's pretty cool. That's a pretty interesting.
Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng. They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength.
Minecraft का हीरो बन जी में भाई है, ठीक है।
After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
And began
Ash भी नहीं है ये, मतलब काफी लोग नहीं हैं जिन पे लोग आने जाते रहते हैं। Very sad. मतलब 500 हो गया है dude, like 500 होने के बाद भी ऐसे 10 की वॉचिंग नहीं आती इस अपनी स्ट्रीम पे, क्या है like come on, it would be better.
The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Thanks a lot, Shincho. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of person.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait, Shincho, if you've read up on her, do you know that...
Let me think.
Sure, कर लो. No problem.
This heroine always appeared near one of three places. Wangshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Xianyun Peak. Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those three places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her. You're welcome.
Oh,
To
nice.
be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths.
Oh.
Be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal.
Oh, you can find the ID on Discord, duh.
There lies a story more fantastic.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Xingqiu. A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion. Oh, right. There's a drought in this story, too. Xingqiu, are droughts super common in...
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
Okay. Hello, everyone. क्या हालचाल?
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity to do so much for the people. Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times.
Yeah.
They say that back in those days,
Okay, that's weird. Oh my god.
more severe and more common. Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyun and the others. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past.
That's interesting. और पता है क्या चल रहा है तुम लोग का हाउस लाइक वीकेंड आ गया लेट्स गो
So sad that she can't recall any of it.
Anything.
Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu. Thank you so much for your help.
Problem at all. Safe travels.
Safe travels, yes sir. चलो आगे चलते हैं. मैडम पे दूर है. ओके ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है. नाइस. एक मगर तुम शांत लो. क्या हो गया? हेलो कोई है भी कि नहीं है? वेडी बताओ. हेलो स्पाइडर बताओ. वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम. क्या हालचाल? थैंक्स फॉर जॉइनिंग in and we are doing Xianyun quest and yeah, so far it's pretty good. मज़ा आ रहा है. It's funny. It's a nice UID है. लो फटाफट नोट करो. 810382969. You can get it anywhere and yeah. अगर होगा तो pause कर लेना. Let's continue the story. So far it's looking good.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you. Straight word.
Bing.
What has amused you?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the
क्या
last
skin
time
है?
I saw you
Skin
in
क्या है?
Genshin
कौन सी
Impact.
skin? Obviously.
Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ming, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, bro, this actually looking good, bro. Let me take a screenshot of this.
Oh, why so
Actually
formal
nice.
all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such.
कुछ नहीं हो गया. What? Okay.
Approximately how much more of
Ignore.
you need
What?
to afford a comfortable life in the harbor, not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean...
Clavitainer, Madam King!
How did you know that one?
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yundai have joined up with us.
Okay, my chat seriously नहीं है. Okay भाई, serious नहीं है. Okay, मुझको समझ नहीं आ रहा था एकदम से क्या होने लग गया, but ठीक है. What's up क्या चल रहा है तो बताओ.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
मेरे सेकंड अकाउंट से ऐड करना, मैं वाला आइशिया नहीं है. What? क्यों? That's very sad.
Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in her attic full of a bunch of weird sigil. I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Man, कुछ तो है, कुछ तो चल.
That's so. Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down.
It's okay. Hello, Daddy. It's a well stream. Thank you for joining.
Among friends.
Thank you.
Okay, since we have...
Sure thing. Well,
I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over the...
Okay, what the... But अचानक से secrets कहाँ से unreveal होने लग गए भाई? What is this? No, not this only, please, no.
What's wrong, Shuyu?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask...
Talking to some of you guys adaptable in the guys.
Osmanthus wine. 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 Osmanthus wine.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who, missed...
Choose what you mean by that.
To Shuyu hear what you really...
What the hell?
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross.
Oh.
Then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. I was already back in my bed. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy. So I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus?
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown. Have you ever met one that's pure white, Clavitainer?
Never has one met an adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
That's weird. Was it really just a... Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, let's go to Wangshuin!
Okay, I'll go...
ओ नॉमेंट करने लग गए। ये भी ठीक है। Pretty cool. सेनपाई ने जोंगली को छोड़ के सब अच्छे रखे हैं ताकि वो रेट ना करें। हाँ ऑब्वियसली ब्रो, जोंगली ही इज ओनली अमंग बट 1400 meter. Let's go. We are gonna walk there guys. I hope I can like walk there actually, but try तो करते हैं। लमेंच मुझे एक्चुअली पता मैं कुछ करना चाहता हूँ, मुझे एटलीस्ट रास्ते याद हो रहा है और मतलब ऑब्वियसली मुझे याद है बट स्टिल बेटर टू नो द प्लेसेस एंड व्हाट देयर इज। बिकॉज मैंने ऐसे बीच में वैसे वो गेंशिन वो Xianyun ने पुल ही नहीं किया। यू ऑब्वियसली नो आई एम नॉट गोना पुल ऑन एनी कैरेक्टर, आई एम जस्ट सेविंग फॉर द फ्यूचर कैरेक्टर्स आई वांट एंड जिस दिन वो आगे वो सब मेरे होंगे तो तब के लिए वी आर डूइंग द सेविंग्स एंड ऑल। So far it's going good. अभी अपने पे कितना 62,000 प्रीमोजेम्स हो चुके हैं with Findra Fate. So it's actually going pretty well. I tried for gaming a little bit but gaming नहीं आया, but ठीक है चलता है। I'm not like too mad. On Epic channel I have her. I mean obviously it's good but I don't really want her. Maybe quest करने के बाद कुछ change हो जाए but so far I don't really want her. 98 PT हुई है, हार्ड PT जा रही है 59 आ रहे। विल गेट हर, कम ऑन डोंट वरी, यू विल गेट हर, डोंट वरी। हार्ड PT तो नहीं जाएगा, आई थिंक नेक्स्ट 2 पुल में तुमको मिल जाएगी। डोंट वरी अबाउट इट। बंस ओके 15 वहाँ कितने 150 बंस, कम ऑन। तुम लोगों ने ज़्यादा बंस अपने यूज कर लिए क्या रूट? कम ऑन, डोंट यूज ऑल योर बंस, सेव सम फॉर द गिव अवे, यू विल नीड सम बंस फॉर द गिव अवे। आई थिंक मुझे एक प्रॉपर अनाउंसमेंट बनानी पड़ेगी ऐसा गिव अवे वाली कि तुमको एटलीस्ट सम सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ बंस चाहिए गिव अवे के लिए, नहीं तो यू वोंट बी एबल टू पार्टिसिपेट। बस सिंपल बात है, अगर तुम स्ट्रीम कर रखा है, सब्सक्राइब कर रखा है, बातें कर रही हो स्ट्रीम पे, मेरे को Xianyun चाहिए, इजीली मिल गई भाई, बढ़िया यार। ऐसा मेरे साथ नहीं होता कि मुझे कुछ चाहिए और मुझे इजीली मिल जाए। कल 5 पुल मिल रहे हैं, ओके कल क्यों मिल रहे हैं? मुझे तो आज ही मिल गई है, मैं कल क्यों मिल रहे हैं? व्हाट इज दिस? नेवर माइंड, चलो। कितना दूर है? ओके 900 मीटर है, अभी ठीक है पहुंच जाएंगे, नॉट लाइक सुपर फार अवे। We'll get there eventually, right? 800 मीटर, Wangshuin like not like super far away कि हम पहुंच ही नहीं सकते बिना टीपी का यूज किए। You can do that one day late. Oh, लीड किया तुमने, कोई नहीं होता है, मैं 3 दिन लेट। ठीक है कोई नहीं, ऐसा तो है नहीं कि जा रहा है किसी के रिवॉर्ड बट चले भी जाएंगे। ओ भाई मुझे याद है मेरा अल्ट अकाउंट में भी मुझको ये ले लेनी चाहिए था, फ्री बोल रहे हैं लाइक व्हाई नॉट, आई एम नॉट इवन लॉग इन टू माई अल्ट अकाउंट, आई शुड डू दैट। बट मेरे को आलस आता है। मुझे ज़्यादा देर नहीं लगी यार, लिटरली 5 मिनट भी नहीं लगे, वी आर ऑलरेडी हाफ वे थ्रू Wangshuin। मुझे लगा इतना ट्रैवल डिस्टेंस करने में बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम लगेगा। Senpai Gaming या Changling Constellation Concerts करूँ, बट आई कीप पुलिंग on the same banner, so which a character should I choose from the event? तो अगर तुम पे गामिंग है तो C6 ही गामिंग अच्छी, अगर तुम C6 आ रहा है तो तुम डायरेक्टली चूज़ कर सकते हो, नहीं तो तुम तो बैनर पे पुल कर ही रहे हो तो इतना मैटर नहीं करता। तो आई डोंट थिंक कि गामिंग इतना अच्छा रहेगा। अगर शांगलिंग का तुम्हें C4 मिल रहा है, अगर तुम C3 पे हो C4 मिलने वाली है तो डेफिनेटली गो फॉर शांगलिंग। अगर C4 भी नहीं हो रही शांगलिंग गान वो भी नहीं है तो सिंचो ले सकते हो। सिंचो के ऑलमोस्ट सारे कॉन्स्टेलेशन काफ़ी अच्छे हैं, स्पेशली C6 एंड C2। तो सिंचो इज़ अ नाइस टेक एज वेल। और अगर तुमको डेंड्रो की दिक्कत है तो यू कैन इवन गो याओ याओ। बेडो इज़ नाइस इन लाइक डुअल टारगेट सिचुएशन एंड AoE सिचुएशन एज वेल, तो यू कैन इवन गो बेडो। Ningguang is not that high in the list, so I won't say Ningguang या Xianyun, but yeah, बाकी कलेक्टर काफ़ी अच्छे हैं। लगता है कि बहुत टाइम लगेगा, बट 5 मिनट से ज़्यादा नहीं लगता। हाँ एग्जैक्टली मुझे लगा था कि इतना दूर है, लग जाएगा मुझे 15 मिनट समथिंग, बट इज लाइक नॉर्मल वॉक कर रहा हूँ, थोड़ा बहुत दौड़ रहा हूँ, नॉर्मल वॉक कर रहा हूँ, थोड़ा बहुत दौड़ना भी ऑलरेडी एट वांगशो इन लाइक देन आई एम प्रीटी गुड, प्रीटी फास्ट लाइक really. ये वाले तो वैसे ही फ्लैश शिंचो हुता को चाहिए होता, और नहीं मेरे पे हुता और शिंचो भी मैं नहीं यूज, शिंचो तो ऑब्वियसली मेरा मैक है, तो आई डोंट नीड दिस फ्लावर, बट ठीक है कलेक्ट कर लेते हैं रस्ते मिलने। तो वीनेट इतना हरामी है, रूशा भी नहीं करने दिया। आई मीन ऑब्वियसली वीनेट इज अनोइंग ब्रो। आई डू एग्री विद दैट। कब आ रहा है आ गया क्या? थैंक यू। ले चलो मोटल रेलम देखो मोबाइल पर। अरे भाई साहब क्या हो गया? मोटल रेलम में क्या डाल दिया तुमने? तीन गालियां पड़ रही हैं क्या मुझे? इतने दिनों बाद खोलो गेम। ठीक है भाई, डांसिंग, ओह माय गॉड ब्रो, ठीक है ये भी ठीक है, देखता हूँ मैं बाद में, देखता हूँ ये सब। पाक ब्रो मैं नीचे आ गया दोबारा। ये सब मैंने जेंशिन इम्पैक्ट माकिमा होगा देखते ना, सेंड करा। ओके ठीक है देखते हैं रात में देखूंगा स्ट्रीम के बाद, डिनर के बाद प्रोबेबली, तब तक के लिए तो हो लेना। अबे क्या हो रहा है? डोंट फक भाई गिर जाता मैं भाई, नहीं भाई।
Do you remember this place, Granny? Yes. The fish here is very delicious, and if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock. I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I'll come with. I'm still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place that...
Yo, what the hell? Daylights of Paimon, what the... Oh my fucking god bro, like this is over any Senpai Blank. What? Why am I...
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Take a look. If you were here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form. I have indeed. Alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
The heck, Paimon?
An impressive imitation.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe.
Being a better talent.
But her talent with
इन पे ऐड मोए इंडेड इंटरफेस के हारने पे यूज करूंगा ये सब। देखो रिडीम्स के बारे में मिमी से बात करो, शी इज इन चार्ज ऑफ दैट आई गेस, सो इफ you wanna like do anything with redeems, contact me.
The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape? When dwelling between mountain and forest,
Alright,
from the
but
strongest
तुम ही एक हो जो शांति से स्ट्रीम करता है, बाकी स्ट्रीमर like dog running behind. I mean actually भाई अगर तुम स्टोरी कर रहे हो तो स्टोरी को एंजॉय तो करो, देखो तो like समझो कैरेक्टर के साथ फील कर रहे हैं, then only it's like fun. तो it's fun. हाँ वो बात अलग है भाई, कभी कभी अबिस के टाइप में इधर उधर रैंडमली काफी ज्यादा weirdness होती है, तब I like Turk a lot, but like not always.
Herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form.
Yeah,
I believe there was an occasion some 30 odd years ago when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Granny, are you okay?
Back then.
Perhaps this conversation should end here.
Me she'll take me now.
If you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name. However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
Those idiots already know what's going to happen, will scream like don't know anything. हाँ होता है भाई. भाई ऐसे क्यों गायब हो जाता है? Like ठीक है, normally जा सकता है. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount.
Convertible and recall. Okay.
Long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Okay. Guys, sometimes not scream too much, but girls jam, my ears starting to bleed. I mean, no comments bro. मैं कुछ नहीं बोलना चाहूँगा, नहीं तो भाई मुझे बाकी किसी न किसी स्ट्रीमर से गाली पड़ेगी भाई, तुम कितना क्या क्या बोलते हो. So no, I'm not gonna do that, so whatever. I mean Shao is too much into that, you know, like all the name things. I was into that.
The name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me. And then I was in a room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious.
Okay.
Too every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window.
Yeah.
It was one day I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul revitalizing.
Oh, she's looking pretty hot, not gonna lie. This granny is actually was hot in her young age. Damn. Like no cap bro. Like that's a pretty
He told me that the pills were concocted using adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades.
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened, and it was all thanks to the pills that you...
What the hell? No, I don't mean like that, but come on.
Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, if only I wasn't so useless.
Jittery. I'm not useless.
Hey, you're not useless. You've done so much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me.
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's
the recovery of the...
Not only Genshin bro, there is a guy who keeps reacting to Chodam short mobile video and everything is like, what yo, I never seen him playing though, but keeps screaming on every day. है ऐसा कौन करता है भाई?
Next location.
I mean हाँ मैंने देखा है कि कुछ ज़्यादा ही reactions देते हैं हर छोटी छोटी चीज़ में streamer just to get like attention and everything, but when it's there is no need, then why do you do it?
Landmark there, so where's she...
She'd be Doki, damn that streamer, she scream so much low रखना पड़ता है. Cute anyway. What the hell? मतलब अगर cute होगा तो तुम कुछ भी देख लोगे, कुछ भी सुन लोगे. ठीक है भाई.
After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today. At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
Yeah, bro.
Could it be true? What I've heard.
कहाँ जाना है? 3 अलग-अलग जगह. मुझे ऐसा डायरेक्शन चूज करनी पड़ेगी जहाँ से मैं जाऊँ. मैं इधर से इधर से इधर से इधर जाएंगे. पैदल जाएंगे. वी आर नॉट टेक्निकली यूजिंग अ लॉट ऑफ टेलीपोर्ट्स टुडे. सो लेट्स सी हाउ इट गोज. आई डोंट थिंक मैं पूरा चल पाऊंगा उड़ के. तो काम करते हैं, नीचे उतरते हैं, फरीना के साथ वॉक करेंगे. वाटर पे ज़्यादा बेटर है. या इजी इजी. शी इज़ अ 4-meter streamer just because she streams in her video model. भाई काश मेरे पे वीडियो मॉडल तैयार हो जाए. मैंने एक दो लोगों से बात किया, थोड़ा बहुत ट्राई भी है. कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं कि विल वर्क ऑन दैट, लाइक थोड़ा बहुत फिर बनाएंगे, करेंगे, देखेंगे. बट लाइक नथिंग इज कमिंग अप एक्चुअली. काश मेरा अच्छा सा मॉडल बन जाता ना अभी, तो इट वुड हैव हेल्प द स्ट्रीम्स अ लॉट. बिकॉज गेम तो चल रही है बट लोग ऑब्वियसली लाइक इंटरेस्टिंग सा न्यू स्ट्रीम एंड ऑब्वियसली थोड़ा ज़्यादा रिएक्टिव स्ट्रीम देखने में ज़्यादा मज़ा आता. बिकॉज इस अवतार के साथ यू कैन नॉट लाइक टू मीन जस्ट टॉकिंग इंस्टेड. 2.3K का मॉडल ले लो. मीन 2.3K का अगर सब कुछ फाइनलाइज मॉडल है तो श्योर, बट थोड़ा कस्टमाइज होना चाहिए ना. नॉट लाइक जस्ट अ रैंडम फ्रिकिंग मॉडल. एटलीस्ट Okay, that's very easy. अगर तुम जानते हो किसी को जो बनवाने में हेल्प कर सके एक वीडियो मॉडल अच्छा सा कस्टमाइज, then sure I would love to explore the options at least. ताकि थोड़ा बेनिफिट हो जाए, because why not? चल करके भाई.
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before, but I don't think I stayed here too long.
Okay.
Might have just rested.
Got it. That's okay. There are still plenty of other places we can check.
ट्रायल बाय करो जी. ट्रायल करके बाय करो जी. अरे भाई कभी कभी मैप बाउंड्री के पास पाइमोन का एक्सप्लोरेशन मुझे टाइम सुनने ऐसा लगता है कि उस ऑब्वियसली भाई वो तो बहुत अनोइंग होता है. मैं इसलिए ना जाता ही नहीं हूँ एजेस पे. अरे मैं छोड़ चुका. मैं लीजिए इस पे जाना.
Yes, I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
Paimon is Paimon, bro. Why she like this? Paimon बहुत बक करती है. सही में नॉमिनेशन से फुल बन जाएगी कभी. I mean actually bro. मतलब बोल रहे हैं लास्ट में एकदम जब गेंशिन का एंड होगा तो तुम्हें चूज करना पड़ेगा. यू चूज पाइमोन और योर सिबलिंग इन शिट. एंड आई वाज लाइक देखो पाइमोन अगर इतनी अनोइंग नहीं होती तो आई वुड हैव चूज हर. बट शिमलिंग का भी रैंडम शिट है तो आई एम नॉट श्योर. आई माइट जस्ट लेट बोथ ऑफ देम डाई इन लाइक व्हाटएवर डू व्हाटएवर यू वांट. आई डोंट फ्रिकिंग केयर. बोथ आर अनोइंग बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली इतनी प्रॉब्लम झेलने के बाद भी तो तुमको बचाना पड़े हमें. आरटीवी हेलो व्हाट्स अप ऑन स्ट्रीम. थैंक्स फॉर जॉइनिंग इन. क्या हालचाल? ये क्या है? दिस प्लेस इज रियली वियर्ड. ऐसा बोलना चाहते हो?
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Show you. This is where your fun.
जिसने लाइक नहीं किया फटाफट जाओ लाइक करो गाइस. लाइक 10 लाइक्स 11 लाइक्स. व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज नॉट इनफ.
The moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog.
I wonder, bro. I didn't get the things bind, but he's alone there. Yeah.
I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you
I would choose Paimon or otherwise she is with us all the time. And is no good कर this. वो तो है. Don't mind me, but can you help me? Can you what? Can you help me? Sure, but help you in what?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries.
What?
That baby was your father. I remember.
Aww, that's so cute.
I wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Shuyu. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
क्या हो गया? I'm poor. I can't give. Very sad. मतलब बताओ तो मैं हेल्प क्या चाहिए? सब टाइप की हेल्प तो नहीं कर पाऊंगा, बट अगर पॉसिबल होगा तो श्योर आई विल थिंक अबाउट इट. नो प्रॉब्लम. एंड पे एक देर है एज स्ट्रीमर यू हैव टू डू इट फॉर योर. अरे व्यूअर्स के नाम पे कितने व्यूअर्स हैं तुम देख रहे हो? 2, चलो 3, 2 भाई मैं करूं. अगर 20 लोग मेरे को बोले साथ में कुछ करने के लिए देन आई विल do it, but like 2 लोगों में come on, it's not even like worth it, bro.
Lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right, let's not stand around anymore. One place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
हाँ तो हम हैं ना, वी आर ओल्ड व्यूअर्स. ठीक है भाई, बताओ बताओ क्या है, पहले बताओ. डिटेल सुनूंगा मैं. देन आई विल.
The next place should be Xianyun Peak. You and I, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but
okay, मैंने काटा क्यों ये?
Climb on, I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
all those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything. My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not, you have my aid in this endeavor.
Aw, that was cute, Tobio. दोनों चुप हो गए भाई. दोनों किसी को हेल्प चाहिए थी, किसी को डेयर देना था, एंड दोनों चुप हो गए. Let's kill this guy.
Stop that! Let's light it up! Go as one!
I mean, he's dead already, so whatever. Die, bitch. You're already dead, then why aren't you dying? फुरीना का फायदा भाई. चलते चलते हील. हाँ सो हेलो हेलो. नेट सिग्नल नहीं आ रहे यार. मेरा नेट खराब हो गया है. मेरा चैट नहीं पढ़ पा रहा मैं. सॉरी. हेलो हेलो बट हेलो 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 हेलो. जैसी बोल नो लाफ्टर. वेल ब्रो, क्यों कर रहे हो तुम लोग ये सब? इतना ऊपर मैं कैसे जाऊंगा? सीरियसली बोल रहा ना. सीरियसली कैन डू यू नो लाइक आरा आरा ओने सान गोमेनासाई. it was simple, like simple, easy. गंदे तरीका रिस ठीक है ना अबे क्या I did it right like और क्या चाहिए okay यहाँ से निकला I mean no but can I go there like somewhere I don't know bro that's like quite a lot quite long quite high अब तो सही है अब तो मैंने किया normally किया bro come on there is nothing wrong with it यहाँ से जाएंगे हम रुको I think this is the best way we can get there बिना TP यूज करे it's not like to okay वहाँ पे काया spray and something bro what the hell what are you doing there you little wind monster I don't know थोड़ा ये लोग जाके मार देंगे उसको I don't wanna ये क्या बात हुई you have had feeling like feelings anime वजह से कर what how do you do that I have no idea how do you do that मैं सीरियसली बोला भाई मैंने बिल्कुल सीरियस होके बोला है that's what you ask for तुम बार बार अपनी डिमांड्स चेंज नहीं कर सकते इतनी बार डिमांड्स थोड़ी चेंज करते हैं this is wrong बेचारा आई ऑफ द प्रे पिट किया बिना बात के मैं तो बस गुजर रहा था मेरे बीच में आ गया he shouldn't have done that it's his fault anyway मेरी गलती थोड़ी है what the hell that's nice guys ये हुई ना बात 22 6 हो गए come on let's go this now that's good not this
We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny Window?
Let me see.
क्या फायदा तुम्हारा
Strange.
let's go
Lived here before? When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. But
okay
here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just...
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's all right. We're not going to give up
that's
yet.
kind of sad though
Figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look. Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsang? Looks like we've come.
तुम सो जाओगे तभी तो गद्दारी करोगे तब नहीं भाई क्या बात कर रहे हो
Mount Outsang.
Granny, are you okay?
what क्या हो रहा है
Push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't
Mount Outsang.
Mount Outsang holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but
Are you feeling unwell?
my head, it feels all heavy and dizzy.
Cloud! Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsang.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsang.
Wait, really? When did you...
भगवान करे और तुम फिर मत सो जाओ फिर सबको तुम्हारे तुमको बुलोगे भाई तुम लोग वैसे भी बुली ही करते हो जो भी आता है बुली करने के लिए ही आता है you what is this
All will reveal itself when we arrive.
नॉर्मली तो तुम लोग आते ही नहीं हो ओ पहला पार्ट खत्म हो गया क्या क्वेस्ट का व्हाट ठीक है Not Zhongli!
Osmanthus wine. Osmanthus wine. Osmanthus wine. Osmanthus wine.
Yeah, are you happy now? Are you happy?
Strike a pose! Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Here, This is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am
ये भाई ठीक है नहीं बोल दिया यार.
I call it the suspensus somnium mechanism. It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener's subconscious.
So, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But we could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it.
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak.
Whoa, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm
And you and I.
Hello, Proctor नहीं कर दिया है भाई. What the hell? क्या फायदा?
Here she is
क्या फायदा ऐसा?
Depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no.
Oh, this is so pretty. मम्मी को बोलना बड़े cool down निकाल दिया. What the hell?
This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew.
थोड़ी देर रुक जाता हूँ कि भाई ठीक है.
Of heaven and earth.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past. The me from not that long ago.
What the hell?
We should have never.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so
Hello,
familiar.
how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Cloud retainer.
Your memories have returned.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? You already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember
Granny, please don't cry.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried with the myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf.
Much do you rate Xianyun, bro? 10 out of 11 out of 10. She's nice.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. Shuyu, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
I know, dear child.
My feelings for you are exact. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Dwayun Karst?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong.
On
In the soft
Raiden
mountains.
Raiden is 100 out of 10, bro.
Somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus
Unity out of 10 लमाओ ठीक है ये भी ठीक है
teachings, and time gradually passed us by.
50 years ago?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From that, she was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land, but I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me.
Oh.
She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a criminal.
हमारे और जोंगली की personal दुश्मनी है लॉल hey yeah come on man don't talk about that
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed.
Oh no.
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes.
oh hello habibi bata welcome to the stream क्या हाल चाल thanks for joining in with us
Instead, and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
we come to Dubai what the hell
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became, along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do, looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills...
Granny!
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an master. Don't tell me.
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be an
bye
progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. Hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask
Thoughts on Xianyun? I mean, she's amazing. She got like amazing design, amazing personality, amazing and very unique kit. And अगर तुमको को ऐसा मजा आता है सब प्लंज वलंज खेलने में, because मेरे को प्लंज करने में बड़ा मजा आता है, but I am not going for it right now because obviously I have like other character I really want, so she has to wait. But maybe in future and maybe in her next rerun I might try for her. She's amazing. प्लंज DPS बढ़िया है, बट मेरे पे ऐसा कोई कैरेक्टर नहीं है जो प्लंज DPS का स्पेसिफिकली बेनिफिट उठा सके इन माई अकाउंट. So far I'm like skipping her, but yeah, she's amazing if you want, and she will bring a lot of value.
Is the truth most evident? One always recognizes one's own. No.
Wait. Paimon's come. So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuandai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of.
Okay, let's see क्या हुआ था. We are in the past.
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Oh, that's pretty cool, bro. कौन सा constellation पे है ये? What the hell, bro? Like jumping like this is so much fun.
Skyward!
And look at this. If I do this, and bro, I mean, at least her movement is pretty cool. Look at this. Like, that's pretty nice. Look at this. Yo, brr. Guys, see, I got Xianyun itni easily. Weapon भी होगा specific का इसका खुद का. Oh my god, that's Pog. Lot of critter, not attack, not a lot of energy, but still pretty good. No bless, not a pretty bad set for 8-8-11. Her design and animation are cool, at least for me. I mean, obviously, bro, that's freaking amazing. Look at her. She's amazing. मैं नहीं जा रहा अभी, मेरे को तो यार ऐसा कूदना है. मुझे लगा ऊपर भी कूदती है. ऊपर क्यों नहीं कूद रही? ऊपर कैसे कूदती है भाई? प्लंज तो ठीक है. Oh my god, I cannot climb anything. What's the point? What is the point? Her weapon has a lot of attack. Whoa, I mean, that's pretty pog, bro. Nothing to lie. Look at this flower, bro.
Skyward! Scatter!
Pretty cool. I mean, yeah, शनि की तरह. शनि भी अटैक पे बेस है उसका. डैम स्केलिंग इसकी भी. What the hell, ये क्या हुआ? अच्छा, वांगशुंग दिखाने लग गए. ये वांगशुंग के पास हूँ मैं कहीं. ऐसी जगह तो मैंने नहीं देखी लीवे में पहले. वेट अब सेकंड, ये कौन सी जगह है? ऑब्वियसली मैं नहीं हूँ लीवे में, बट दूर मुझे यहाँ से मुझे पास्ट का लीवे है. बट ये वाली जगह मुझे वैसे क्यों नहीं मिलती भाई? Pretty pog, not gonna lie.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent...
Would you like to review? I mean, sure, डाल दो अपनी ID डाल दो. No problem. And don't forget to subscribe and like the stream as well, because we do this stuff a lot whenever possible.
Let's see.
Nah, whatever. I don't know, bro. I don't know how to like. I don't know, promote my stream nicely. I'm trying to, but पता नहीं भाई. बाकी लोगों का तो streaming का सही चल रहा है. धीरे-धीरे उनकी improvement भी हो रही है. They're gaining a lot of people, daily viewers and everything. But मेरी side में लोग हैं, but not that regular though.
One decided wishing to grant you a life without regrets. One gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more... As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest
Promotion plus social communication. What the hell? I guess whatever. I don't know, bro.
One was quite torn.
How many Diluc gonna plunge without mummy? No, oh मैं चलेगा. Okay, रुको देखते हैं. So far so good भाई, अच्छा था, मजा आया मुझे इसका. Pretty nice. 841389843. Let's look at Shan. Okay, मैं कुछ गलत कर दिया. अच्छा यहाँ पर नहीं डाल दिया मैंने. Never mind. नहीं चलेगा. Where is your है ही कहाँ? Cloud retainer ही नहीं है यहाँ तो. Is this your ID or किस someone else? Like I missed that bit क्या? 84138984. नहीं ID तो वही है. तो इसमें से देखना क्या है मुझे? Have Xianyun but don't poke me in lost to look. Oh अच्छा, sad bro. कौन से दो कैरेक्टर देखने बता दो, अपने दो कैरेक्टर के नाम दे दो. We'll check them out. It's a normal review. Oh okay. Just because after Furina came Diluc, so we're gonna have Xianyun. बढ़िया है भाई, करो. अगर Diluc आ गया तो you can like be a Diluc main Xianyun. बताओ कौन से दो कैरेक्टर देखने हैं तुम्हारे. Look into it. I've never seen a lot of people like, you know, putting 4-star on their Xiao and Furina. Okay, Xiao, interesting. Okay, nice attack. Okay, that's freaking busted Xiao. A lot of crit rate, crit damage. अगर इस पे 4 pieces का signature set है तो oh my freaking god, that's amazing. Okay, that's a pog piece. That's a pog piece as well. इसमें तो कुछ wasted भी नहीं है. इसमें attack थोड़ा wasted है but still somewhat useful and EM like ठीक है whatever but still amazing piece. Okay, ये थोड़ा improve हो सकता है. Sans can improve a little bit but still a pog. This piece is also nice. Attack, crit damage, all but Xiao wants. Okay, 12% crit rate. Okay, that's pretty pog. But with this effect in this weapon, I mean अगर signature होता तो overall better रहता. But with even Homa, you get like little bit spitling with HP and you can like utilize Homa pretty well, and that crit rate, crit damage and energy reach. That's pretty freaking solid Zhao, bro. No cap, pretty freaking solid Zhao. Nice. I'm Animal member. Diluc took away my Animal Queen. Hey, she will come, bro. Don't worry about it. She will come. Come on. What about Furina? 42 HP. Damn, that's a. I have signature. Homa is better for me. चलेगा. Okay, that's nice HP. 60 to 173. Damn, that's a lot of crits with a lot of energy recharge as well. Pretty pug. Pavonius. Okay, damn. I mean, actually pretty good, bro. Pretty good. What about this? Okay, that's pretty decent. ये काफी अच्छा है. Okay, this is pretty nice as well. Quite a few energy recharge. 2 here. Like here 2 pieces में energy है तो pretty nice. What about this? Okay, that's nice too. That's a pretty nicely built Furina C01010. Okay, already double crown. Lovely भाई, बढ़िया यार. That's a really nice Furina. मतलब क्या ही कहूँ, मजा आ गया. That's a pretty good characters. No cap, like that's actually pretty nice. Very बढ़िया, very nice. I like it. मेरी फुरीना दिखाऊं तुम लोग को. मेरी फुरीना is like kinda better but मेरी फुरीना पे HP कम. Thanks for the review man. No problem. Always happy to see good characters and variety of things. Okay, nice. मेरी फुरीना पे बस थोड़ी HP की लैक है She got like a lot of crit rate, lot of crit damage, energy recharge as well. She just lack little bit of HP. थोड़ा बहुत HP के लिए इसका weapon help कराता है. She got like 34k HP with this weapon, 34k something. I mean, yeah, थोड़ा सा HP कम है. Weapon के साथ 34k पहुंच जाता है obviously weapon का passive help, but it's fine. This piece is like pretty good. Crit rate, crit damage. This weapon also, this piece is also nice, decent piece. This piece is also good cause yeah, energy चाहिए थी तो obviously I put energy here. कुछ लोग HP डालेंगे कुछ but energy is pretty solid as well. यहाँ पे ये भी थोड़ा decent है but यहाँ पे mostly मैंने energy के लिए डाला नहीं तो I have other pieces but energy and crit के लिए मैंने डाल दिया नहीं तो there are like some more pieces which I can actually use but I was like chalo we can like use like you know a little bit more energy cause yeah why not. And this piece also had a lot of energy and HP cause yeah मुझे थोड़ी सा HP problem है उस पे. Well, it will be fixed soon enough. I just need to farm a little bit more golden troop. I will do it soon enough, but so far she's doing in a decent Furina. I guess weapon is carrying hard. Obviously, bro. Weapon के साथ ही तो इतना crit damage आ रहा है. All because of this artifact has like good value. Crit rate काफी मिल रहा है artifact से, which I do need. But crit damage wise weapon ही कैरी कर रहा है कौन होगा. सपोज यहाँ पे अगर क्रिट डैमेज ना हो, मैंने तुम्हारी तरफ अवोनियस लगाई हो तो क्रिट डैमेज को बहुत ज़्यादा हार्म पहुँचेगा, बहुत ज़्यादा ही हार्म पहुँचेगा. सो या इट इज़ लाइक दैट बट आई थिंक इट्स फाइन. बट फिर अगर ऑब्वियसली मेरे पे अगर इसका सिग्नेचर वेपन नहीं होता तो आई ऑलरेडी गॉट दिस फॉर हर एज वेल. मैंने पहले ही ये प्रिपेयर करके फार्म करके रख ली थी. फुरीना आएगी तो आई विल गिव हर दिस. एंड उसके बाद फिर मैं यहाँ पे दूसरे ही पीसेस लगाता. ऑब्वियस सी बात है यहाँ पे क्रिट रेट नहीं लगाता, क्रिट डैमेज लगाता तो थोड़ा मैनेजेबल हो जाता. ऑब्वियसली 180 तो क्रिट डैमेज में ले ही आता बट ऑब्वियसली वेपन इज ओवरऑल बेटर. सो या she got her signature weapon and there is no need of anything else. But yeah, okay, now I have to go where should I go? ओ भाई मजा आता है यार जो भी बोलो. ओके मैं कूद के जाना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे. लेट्स गो भाई साहब मजेदार भाई. वो भाई यार ऐसे पे दिलाओ यार मुझे भी देखनी है यार. गेंशिन में ऐसी प्लेस मुझे देखने को मिल जाए तो मजा ही आ जाए.
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory.
जीरो कहाँ गए? सबके सब कहाँ गए भाई? जीरो व्यूअर्स क्यों दिख रहे हैं मुझे?
Medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
Skyward! Seize the skies! Scatter! Skyward!
यो हेलो कुछ मतलब खाना खा रहा हूँ के एकदम तो सब शांति हो गए.
Pursued you with such ferocity, without sufficient incentive.
तो उसने बचाया उसको.
Said godly one was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contribution.
Pretty cool.
In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by to see you happy. That was...
Oh, that was so sweet. मैं तो जा भी नहीं सकता because obviously.
Skyward!
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Well then, the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
वापस जा सकता हूँ जगह नहीं जा ही सकता हूँ बट यार पे पर्टिकुलर यार ऐसी जगह हम नॉर्मली क्यों नहीं एक्सेस कर सकते हैं और लीवे इन्होंने बना दिया एक एक्स्ट्रा लीवे बना दिया भाई लिटरली
As you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuandai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Perhaps fate brought you two together and...
Oh, वो भी क्लाउड रिटेनर थी pretty cool.
Now all has been... One owes you an apology, Yuandai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin Restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those...
Aw, that's so sweet, bro.
Do not agree. Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience.
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet 'tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed. Even the power of an adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrosity. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories.
Oh, that's so nice, bro.
Led the process along by providing some guidance.
So...
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be...
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Master, you've already done... I don't know how I could possibly repay your kind...
Granny? Please don't leave, okay?
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong.
promise Granny you'll take...
I promise.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable... I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes... That's a good girl. Even though we won't...
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you.
That's a good girl. I'm so sorry, Master.
Aww.
Xianyun.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest.
No, that's pretty interesting. Oh, that's a nice freaking cut scene, bro. Ah. Oh my god, that's so sweet, bro.
Believed we would see each other again.
Erin, hello, what's up, Jen? Thank you, Jen.
The end.
Oh, अच्छा वही कहूँ कि ये वाला पार्ट क्यों आया था? That's so cute, bro. Complete करना है मुझे. Oh, that's so good.
Things could stay this way forever.
Yeah, man, this is so nice. Oh.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams...
What the hell, no?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Hello, Drake. Hello, what's up? क्या हालचाल? Just give me a minute.
Maybe. Words of comfort are not one's strong.
What the hell, bro? Guys, hello. Guys, what's happening?
Your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only...
I saw in a good rate. Okay, bhai. Ah, she's so nice. Simon तो बस
Chicken. Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh. Oh, Paimon.
Madam.
Oh, Xianyun, you're awake.
I feel... Madam Adeptus? Could I,
Oh. And have you...
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong, but even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuandai's blood flows through your...
Thank you so much, Madam
Xianyun, are you sure about that? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass. If you join them, you'll never enjoy One Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivity...
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now.
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, that is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor.
What? आता हूँ मैं.
Have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
आता हूँ, जल्दी आता हूँ. अब तुमको wait. Hey, okay, I'm back.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace.
Yeah.
Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuandai, they all chose a life among the mortal world. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter. Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all.
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea. One would be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's—
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all.
Yeah.
One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor. One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
Seems like you've really thought of everything. Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspensus somnium mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies. It might help you find a new perspective.
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer!
Aww.
Hey, didn't we promise Xingqiu that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you. So, about your move to Liyue Harbor, you gonna tell the other Adepti about it?
I have left an explanatory note in my abode. Those 2 old fossils will discover it, I am sure, should they come seeking my company. Considering their recent penchant for going off on private escapades, however, I find myself caring little for how they shall receive this news.
2 days later.
We should look for a new investment. Mora doesn't grow.
हाँ गायब भी हो गई. And we were not gonna use teleports, but चलो ठीक है यार, कर लिया तो कर लिया, मैं भूल गया था. But मैडम पिंक भी तो है, तो काफी लोग हैं इधर.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Cloud! Miss Xianyun,
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my ware. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure
Several hundred?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can bet.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes. Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Master! Oh, it's you two again.
Xianyun! You got a new outfit!
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. Now, this expert you mentioned.
Soon. Here, allow me to make some
What the hell?
This is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Xianyun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
If it isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting.
He understood the assignment, guys. He understood the assignment.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli.
While I am loath to butt into this conference, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me?
Huh! A preposterous accusation! That
But
they themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait! I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world.
All right. Since I hired you then in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now.
Xiangli!
My friends,
We've been great! How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
my days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my... As for you, Miss Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow, from turmoil to peace.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on...
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was that?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves...
Huh! Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple-layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot. One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable to everyone?
Aw, that's so cute, bro.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli. He is,
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. That should be everyone, right? Let's go! Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite.
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
Aw, that's nice. But you do wanted to see them eat and chat a bit more, bro. Come on, they cannot just end it there. Dude, what the hell? They cannot just end it there. Oh my god. But for real, bro, the quest was amazing. I had a lot of fun. Maza aaya. Thank you for joining. जिसने join किया जो अभी है. Yeah, but thank you for joining in and like be here and like me go through this quest. But it was amazing. I like it. I love it, and I hope you'll do something more enjoyable soon.